Hey, leaders, it is Coach Hudson here. Thank you for taking a second to watch this. I'm going to keep it as brief as possible. I wanted to give you a few more simple things that you could add in to bring you great results. My goal is to make this easy, make bold leverage, make it the thing that helps you get to where you desire to go for your market center and for yourself. So, a few things. This coming week, let's just focus on low hanging fruit. AKA, you all have people in your market center who just love bold and either are going to come for sure or with like the push of a feather, they will come. So go to your low hanging fruit, go to the bold advocates, go to the bold junkies, go to those people. Any of you who are going to choose to take bold, which on a side note, no judgment, and I would strongly recommend that you do take it as leadership because your agents love to see you walking the walk. And of course, you could always use growth and learning and all that stuff, right? Because that's who you are. You're a growth-minded person. So go for that low-hanging fruit. Any type of vendors you have that tend to take bold, like those people, go get easy people. P.S. If you're going to take it, there was an email that came out the other day. If you can't find it, let me know. There's a recruiting discount code. There's a leadership discount code. It's $3.99 as opposed to the $7.99. You also do have the recruiting discounts, which are $1.99. So don't forget about that 7-week recruiting session. That's pretty cool. All right. So you've got that low hanging fruit. All right. If you have an agent, especially a producing agent, that's telling you, no, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it. And you know that they should be there. Here's one other conversation direction to go in. Hey, so you know what, Mr. Agent, Mrs. Agent, you know what scares me about that? We're coming off of a year with the biggest drop in home sales since the last biggest drop in home sale. So the second biggest, I kind of messed that up. It's all right. You're going to forgive me. The second biggest drop in home sales in recorded history. And the thing about Bold is that Bold was born out of the last time it happened, out of the number one drop in home sales in all recorded history. And so that just concerns me because here's something else that I'll share you. Now, this is the market center level, and yet your business is just a tiny market center. That's what real estate is, right? Going into that last crash, that 2009 when Bold was first created, 75% of market centers in Keller Williams were not profitable. A year later, 90% of them were, because almost every market center back then brought Bold into their world and got their agents going in the right direction. So I know you don't think it's great to be there, and that's what concerns me. We're in a season where there are way less homes to sell and more agents looking to sell them. And I want you to stay on top. And that's one thing that you can share with them. The last thought that I want to share with you, and if you don't listen to this next thing in opportunity. I know how difficult your job is. I know the logistics are absolutely insane. I get it. And I know that for some of us, your bolds are on team meeting days. What if you just canceled your team meeting for 2 months? Now, I know that might sound radically crazy to you, except all of the locations that we have had over time that have done that have had massive, massive bolds. Because here's what you say. Hey, so we are actually going to cut the team meetings for the next whatever, however many weeks, right? Because we will be in bold, and so should you. And even if they're like, oh, I don't know, get them the first step, right? So there's another thing you could consider doing is you just stop and even if it's not on team meetings days, maybe that's the message you put out there. We're going to get rid of our team meetings for a couple of months because we're going to be in bold, and that's where you should be too for your growth and for your business and for you as a person. And for step one, crazy idea, why don't you just shut down the market center to make sure that all leadership is there and all agents are encouraged to be there? So I just wanted to share those 3 or 4 things so that you had some tools moving into next week to make massive things happen and to make it a little bit easier on you so that you don't have to spend all of your time on this. I don't want that at all. My goal is that Bold is leverage for you. So let me know if you have any questions. I trust there's some value in here that you can use, if not multiple pieces of value. And go have an amazing weekend. I'm grateful for you. Take care.